know what it is, but think it doesn't perhaps apply to them?
We probably don't see that. I suppose for me, in many ways, I see more variability across Europe than I do in some.
I was actually thinking of one European country where that had been suggested
on a global basis. I think mainly the experience, and we have a little small amount in America with OSHA, but in India it's really the Factories Act is still in place. That's where they operate from.
The Factories Act? The British Factories Act?
The British Factories Act. They still operate from that. They don't have, the Health and Safety at Work Act, they're not really sure about the mindset of goal setting as opposed to being quite listed in what it is. But then we have operations in Singapore where they do, and I suppose people who've been to Singapore would understand the risk of getting it wrong is even more severe than you may see in parts of Europe. So we will see those differences. I think I would agree with Danny. I think in most time people don't do the things because I've got to do it because of the law. They try, I think it's probably the culture of the company. You try and say we've got to do it. I think differences can give you some difficulties, and you could spend all your life on them if you wanted to. But is that the most valuable thing you can do? I would say no. We've got to try and say this is what we want to do. Obviously, it builds from your own company values and standards. You try and set this is what we're going to do, and there can be some frustration with why is it different in different places. It would be easier if it wasn't, but it probably worries some of us for part of our time, I'd say.
Great. I just want your thoughts are about the law and compliance in different places.
Yeah, well, I mean, it all stems obviously educational-wise, isn't it? If you're in the middle of nowhere and you're a small concern, small business, because we are predominantly speaking about the larger companies, but there are actually smaller concerns that are forgotten about, and they probably like it that way because they can do what they're doing day in, day out without anybody picking up on them. And I strongly believe that education is the way forward. We have people come to our service who have never been educated in first aid. I mean, they do a course, it's fantastic how they come out. They're loving it. They've got a smile on their face. They've learned something new. When I was in Mongolia, I taught something new. As long as you're teaching those little bits all the time and giving them the tools, the right tools, and we can all do something about that. We are now, we're in Siberia working with our mines up there. The UK mines have got a good record on safety. We're not brilliant, but we've got a very good record. And the rest of the world recognises that. We've got lads who are leaving our industry to work in Australia because of their knowledge and experience and their capabilities. And people want that. People want knowledgeable people. And we as a country, or as a United Kingdom, our training packages and education is very, very good. And if we can inject that all over the world, fantastic. See the Siberians at the minute, we're out there doing their risk assessments for them. They just haven't got a clue. We're educating them. And we're a small company compared to a lot of businesses in here. We're educating them. We are doing our best to keep our promise, to look after people and keep people safe. We're trying to, expose that to the rest of the world. And I think everybody comes together and everybody can say the right things, but you can say it, but you need to do it. Prove that you can do it, And that's when, we'll start seeing things for the good.